Monday. It is already 5 o'clock in the evening, and look like this because I have a lot of little flyaway hair that are just in my face, so I have a very fancy hairband for wearing tracksuits. But today was quite busy, so that's why I didn't vlog before this, and also I couldn't really vlog much of it. But I am very happy with how today went. I had a visit from Alfie's key worker from school, and the speech therapist that is helping him at school as well. She comes regularly to school. What happened was that earlier in the year they were doing a speech assessment for all the kids that are in the developmental program, and to have a starting point to go from. And quickly she phoned me and let me know that Alfie just did not respond to that assessment at all, and she would have to assess him differently because she would not get any results from that. She explained to me today exactly what was happening. The way that assessment works is that they have various activities they can do with the children to assess a whole list of different things they can or cannot do, to try and see if there are any delay or they are ahead, or anything like that. With Alfie, the problem is that it's very difficult to get him to do an activity. If he is doing an activity and you join in, he will continue to take part, but if you try and sit him down and make him do something, unless it comes from him, usually it doesn't work. And it's just, he was literally, they would sit down with him, try and do a puzzle or something, and he would literally ignore them, which is exactly what he does at home as well. It is very independent, and she said there's nothing wrong with that. She's happy enough to work with him a different way. So what she did is that she went to his school to observe him first, to see how he communicates and all that. She took notes on that. Then she also asked his teacher to try different things, to interact with him in different ways, to see how he would respond to it. And she also phoned me a few times to try and see at home how he behaves, because she said sometimes some children will not speak at all at home, and then in school they would speak, or the opposite way. Turns out he was pretty much the same in school and at home for that, so that was good. At least we all were on the same page for it. And then she wanted to set some targets to work towards, to try and help him. She identified that at the moment Alfie, well, he's about 1 year delayed in speech. There is a big part we don't know too much about. It is whether he understands everything we explain to him. Why is my oven beeping? I don't know. We don't know sometimes with directions if he doesn't understand or if he chooses not to listen. But for a big part of it, what we find is that all the sentences he's saying are just, he has learned as a full sentence, and in his head, it's like a big long word. He doesn't see different words put together, so he doesn't understand the logic behind building that sentence, if you want. So she said the key things right now is to build up on his single word vocabulary, to try and help him to have elements that he can then put together to build sentences independently. Right now his single word vocabulary is very limited, and she gave us things like ideas on how to improve that and how to build up on the way he's currently making progress. He has progressed a lot in the past couple of weeks, and to her this is very encouraging, which she doesn't think there's anything really wrong with him. She thinks it's just, first he's bilingual, so this is already delaying children to start speaking. Usually we had that with Owen, but Owen, it was just that, and that was it. With Alfie it's more than this, we think. But she said a lot of boys especially usually speak later, and some of them can just take a while because they just choose to develop other sides of their development, and Alfie is a very physical little boy. He can climb and jump and all that, and it's probably just what it is. But anyway, we obviously want to not ignore this and do all we can to help him. So we've put together a plan. I'm actually going to show you the sheet. I think it's going to be the best way, but this is going to be reviewed every couple of months. So for now, he's working on increasing his single word vocabulary, these are all the things we can do to help him. So she's basically asked for us, instead of speaking to him in very long sentences, to focus on a few words. So for example, she gave me an example as if I want to ask him, at the moment there's sentences he will understand, like if I tell him go and put your shoes on, where are your shoes, or go and put this in the bin, can you go and get a spoon, he will understand that. But she said to me he understands the full sentence because it's repeated a lot every single day, but he can't say, if you show him shoes he will not say they are shoes, for example. So she said to focus, for example, if we put his shoes on, instead of saying we're going to put your shoes on, we just say shoes on and then shoes off, and coat on, coat off. If we focus on those words, then he will associate those words only with an item or something he's doing, an action, and then gradually it will help. So that's the way we're going for now. She did say that if it didn't work we'll try something different, but for now that's what we're going to focus on for the next couple of months. They are going to do the same at school, so overall I'm very pleased with that. It's quite a chunky update, but it's a pretty important thing we've been waiting on for a while, so it was important for me to put it in there. Currently making pasta. I haven't made pasta in a long time because with my bowel issues I couldn't eat them for a while, and I'm making, as Owen called them, coloured pasta, which are these, which I absolutely love. And yeah, so I'm just cooking the pasta so I can feed the boys before we go and pick James up. I'm catching up on YouTube videos. I haven't watched, I do follow a lot of people on YouTube, and lately I just didn't have the time to catch up on everybody. So I've been catching up whenever I had a bit of time, doing things and putting it in the background. And yeah, that's it. I'm very excited about this week because it's the week where we officially start the Christmas celebrations. Or at the weekend, James and I are going to Belfast to the Christmas market to see a movie. We're putting the decorations up, although the boys don't know about this. And the elf is arriving this weekend. Well, he's meant to arrive, we don't know if he will, but he's meant to arrive when we put the tree up, so hopefully he does. It's very exciting, so I'm gonna just stop it for tonight. Just wanted to update you on this, and I will catch up with you later on in the week. Bye! Good morning and happy Tuesday. Although it might not look like it from my look, I have been up quite a while. It is 9:45, just home. I have had a very productive morning so far. I need a shower so bad, which I didn't have time to get before, so I'm going to do that as soon as my Tesco delivery arrives. I went to bring Owen to school, went to the post office to buy some stamps for my orders in preparation for Black Friday. I returned some Amazon parcel I needed to return. I went to the GP, collected a prescription, sent it because it needs to be sent off to England, and then went to another place where I needed to drop off the advent calendar parcel, and then dropped Alfie off to school. All this within half an hour. I'm very proud of myself. It's now almost 7 o'clock. I look like a man when my hair is back like this. I'm just back from the swimming pool and literally dropped the boys off and driving back exactly to the same place as the swimming pool. Sorry, I'm in the dark now. Because I'm going to a Sure Start activity for parents called Parents Don't Forget to Play. Usually we do some kind of art and craft while having a chat and eating biscuits and having tea. Sorry, it's so blurry, it's very dark. I'm actually surprised you can see my face. It's really bad. Anyway, so I just wanted to say that before I go there. Apologies for the images. My camera is trying to cope in a very dark place. So yeah, and I will show you what I've made after. Every time I've been there I've been very unhappy with what I've produced, but I had a great time, so we'll see. Part of me is hoping we're doing some kind of Christmas related craft because I would love that. It's actually the next morning now. I didn't finish to vlog last night. I came home and I was really tired, so I just had my food and then kind of collapsed on the couch, but I'm going to show you what I've made. So first thing we made was, we basically were given a lot of jars and craft supplies, and I decided to make like a little kind of snow globe type thing. There's a candle inside and I can unscrew the bottom to turn it off. And then we decorated bubbles, and I decided to make one to kind of match my color scheme. So yeah, the craft part is really an excuse to get parents to get out and do stuff without children for themselves, and this is what happened. Usually there's like between 4 and under 10 people, let's say. The last time it was even cancelled because I was the only one to go, and this time there was over 25 people. It was crazy, so it was very busy, but I made something Christmassy, which is what I wanted to do, and I can't wait to do it this weekend. I really can't wait. I am gonna get everything ready for school. It's the only day today I have the full time. When both boys are in school, the full time. There are different meetings and stuff the rest of the week. So I've decided, although actually, sorry, he's running a train, but he's trying to get away from him so you can hear me, but he's following me around. But actually, do you want some breakfast? I'm gonna feed him, so then I'll have some peace. I've decided for this morning I'm actually gonna take some time to myself and just relax and just do a bit of tidying up and just spend the time to relax a bit, because it's gonna get hectic for the rest of the week, and I'm thinking if I can kind of recharge my batteries before it does, I'm sure I will be happy I did it after, because if I just work flat out now or don't rest or clean the whole place and all, it's just gonna make me start the hectic time tired. And so I will take 2 hours to myself just to watch TV, maybe even have a nap. I didn't sleep well last night, so yeah, we'll see. Hello, we're parked in front of the school. We took the car because it's raining a lot and the boys are at the back. We're just waiting. Whenever it rains a lot, they don't let the children stay in the playground. In the morning they let them go straight in, but it's only from 9 and it's 5 to 9 now, so we're just going to wait until they let the children in to go quickly drop one off and come back, because it's just very heavy rain right now and it's meant to be like that most of the day. So we're not going to get soaked, are we?
Yeah.
Are you excited about going to school? It's only one more full day, and then tomorrow is only a little time, and then you're off on Friday this week.
Yep.
Yep. So yeah, and Owen needs a haircut so bad. Put water to try and sort it out, but he's getting a haircut tomorrow. And Alfie, hello. Are you gonna say hello, Alfie? Say hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, Alfie. That's funny. Are you gonna go to school, Alfie? See your friends? Good morning, and I'm dropping everything. Good morning and happy Thursday. I've brought Owen to school. I'm about to bring Alfie. It is cold today. I'm going to show you. It is actually 4 degrees, but the real field temperature -5. And why is this camera showing? My camera is supposed to be so you can see this. I don't know what's going on there, but I might have changed the settings. It is really sunny. The sky is clear. There was a big rain shower earlier this morning, and then the sky cleared out. It is really cold when it's like that, but I love this. It's like a cold, crisp winter morning, and these are my favorites. I'm so excited. It's the first one we have like this, and I'm enjoying it a lot. It's having a massive impact on my mood. I'm gonna go and drop Alfie off, and then I have an hour where I need to work as much as I can, and then the schedule is a bit crazy for the next couple of hours, and then after that this afternoon I need to cross my fingers the boys cooperate and I can continue to work, because Black Friday sale is launching tonight and there is a lot of behind the scenes stuff that needs to happen for it to launch properly and smoothly. So yeah, I'm going to be busy today. Not even an hour later and it's raining again. Welcome to Northern Ireland, people. Good morning and happy Friday. It's Friday. I look like I'm one of these fancy women who, when they come out of the shower, have a turban and dressing gown. I never do that, but I got this in my little box yesterday and it came in very handy this morning. I had to have like a really quick shower before James was leaving, and I didn't know what to wear, and I didn't want to do my hair because I had a lot of things to do before. It's 8:15 right now. And I woke up to a lot of sales and I'm really happy. Yesterday I was feeling like my shop is quite small compared to a lot of the shops that are taking part in the sale, and they all sell stickers, and there's so many sticker shops. I was feeling like maybe my shop would be drowned in there and nobody would find it, but it appears people are finding it and ordering, so it's great. My goal with this sale was to be able to earn enough from it to buy myself, sorry my phone is going, to buy myself my flights to go to London for the big meet in February, and I did, and I've bought my flights. I haven't been paid that money yet, but the flights have been slowly going up, you know, like £1 here and £1 there, and it's slowly going more expensive. So I thought there's not going to be, I was waiting for today in case they were doing a Black Friday sale, and they are, but not on the flights I'm interested in. So I decided to go ahead and book it. So that's my flights booked, my hotel booked. I need to, the next thing I need to save up for is an Oyster card for transport in London, and I need to book the car park to leave my car overnight at the Belfast airport. And what else? I need to book a left luggage place in London for the Friday, because what's going to happen, which is really exciting, is that I am going to go and meet Rachel. You've heard about Rachel a lot of times. She's the one I'm doing the advent calendar with. She's going to come in here to visit me for a few days at the end of January, and then she lives in Wolverhampton, I think. Sorry if it's not exactly right. If it's not there, it's near it. And I am going to meet her. She's going to meet me in London for the day, so we can do some shopping. We can go to the Lego store and the M&M's store, and to Lush and to Covent Garden and all that, and it will be great. And I don't want to have to carry around my I'm only going with hand luggage, but I'm allowed a backpack and a hand luggage, so I want to make sure I don't have to carry a suitcase the whole way around London. And there are a lot of places that act as left luggage, like small shop, and also now all the planning of where do I leave this, how do I get from there to there. I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed with the transport in London, but it's kind of the whole weekend is a massive challenge to me, to be flying on my own there, to go in a very busy town, use public transport that is very busy and scares me a lot, but I want to manage to do this. It's like a personal challenge, and I want to be able to enjoy it. I'm going to there on my own, and I'm going to, there will be people I know going to the big meet, but they are not staying in my hotel, so I'm going to have to socialize with people I don't know, and I'm sure they will all be fine. A lot of them are a bit like me in terms of how they feel about it, so it makes it a little bit easier. Anyway, this is all according to plans. Program of the day, there will probably be not much vlogging because I need to work hard, really hard today. I'm going to drop the boys off now to their grannies because I have the parent and teacher meeting this morning for Owen, and then pick them up straight after, so they're only away for an hour. And then I'm coming home, and I'm hoping they can entertain each other and behave themselves, or do some arts and crafts beside me or something, because I have a lot of orders to make. Anyway, I'll go on, and I'll probably, I don't think I will see you today actually. I'll probably save some nice footage for tomorrow because we're going to the Christmas market and all that, so I'll see you then. Good morning.
Yay!
What day is it today?
It is today.
And what's happening today? What do you want to show first? Okay, you show first.
So, this week awake is yesterday. This is, what's it called again?
Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren.
From what?
Star Wars, and I know he looks like Darth Vader, but Darth Vader is his grandfather. So yeah. Then these were the same thing. So this is something called mix. So it's basically a copy of Lego.
It is actually Lego, and
I know, but
it's a kind of Lego.
Yeah. And so we got this little monster, then we got this little minion bug guy.
Let me just turn it around so we can see it.
Zooming in bug guy.
Okay, and what's happening today?
I'm going for a sleepover.
What do you call that kind of sleepover?
It is the grand sleepover day. There's two of them because it's a sleepover, of course.
And who's going to come?
There is Alfie, me of course, and there's Tony.
Who is Tony?
He's one of my cousins.
Yeah.
And Alfie didn't normally come when, because it's grand. Alfie does come when Tony's here. But it's a grand one because it's day 2 of Black Friday because I hear you say once that Black Friday goes on for the entire weekend.
But that's because that's my Black Friday sale you're talking about. Black Friday is only the Friday, but some shops do it over the weekend.
Yeah.
And the battery is flashing, you're going to have to hurry up. Are you finished explaining?
Yep.
Okay.
Whee!
So we'll see you again on Sunday night.
Yeah.
We are children free. We've just arrived to Belfast and parked. And we're going to walk over. We parked in a car park a bit more outside. But that is cheaper during the weekend because the other car parks are just a massive rip-off. So we're going to the old car park out of the city centre and to the very, very old cinema where 2 tickets are almost the price of 1 ticket in the new cinema. So yeah, but we're going to go and do a few shops first. I am now going to include a montage of whatever I have during the day because I think that's going to be the best way to show you a bit of everything. We're finished and it's going blurry. There we go. I need to tell you about something that happened. Today I experienced, and I do mean experience, not just going in and out, the Apple Store experience. Never again. I don't know if I'm not cool enough. I just do not get it. I do not get the concept. How long were we in there for?
We waited for about 10 minutes for them to get a card.
We wanted to buy a gift card. I mean, when you're shopping on a Saturday before Christmas, you would expect to have gift cards handy. They do. Only if you're willing to spend at least £50. If you want to spend less, you have to wait for them to go to the remote storeroom, which is 5 flights of stairs up. I asked the man, can I get this? He directed me upstairs to some man. Go and see Paul, he works in accessories. Paul didn't help me. Paul typed on a little machine and then told me somebody will be with you, and nobody was turning up. And then another man came and magically then that person appeared. I have no idea what they did, but it doesn't matter. They then insisted I needed to give them my email for my receipt, which I didn't want to, so I kind of asked them to print it out for me. They didn't seem very happy and they probably thought I was very uncool, but I'd rather be uncool than this. If you like the Apple Store and if you like Apple products, there's no judgment on you. I'm just not an Apple person, even though I own, I can't speak anymore. I own an iPhone, which is the cheapest iPhone, because I buy the cheap version because I don't want to give my money to them. But yeah, I'm not an Apple person, and I will avoid this shop as much as I can. I still don't understand the concept of it. It looks like, I don't even know what it looks like. It wasn't nice. I felt really bad and out of place. I can't speak. But then,
out of space too.
Yes, that's true. How many members of staff do they have in Apple stores, especially the one that stand doing nothing because they can't serve you because they don't work in accessories?
Well, on the first floor, which was away from the main entrance, there were 8 people and 4 of them were standing doing nothing.
Because they couldn't serve me because they didn't work in accessories, or because they were not the one going to the storeroom because they hadn't been called on their little machine. I don't get it. Anyway, we went to the Christmas market and we got a lot of nice French food. So now we're gonna go to Tesco's on the way home to get advent calendars, and then we'll go home. And do you remember what mission you have to do? You can get a break and some food first.
And a pot of chocolate.
That's going in the attic to get the Christmas decorations down and bring the Halloween decorations up, because they're still sitting in our bedroom. But yeah, let's go home. Hello, it's now Sunday night. Last night we came back and just was busy, and then wanted to relax a bit, and I've spent most of the day working today. I've got a lot of orders for Black Friday, which is great, but it means a lot of work now, but I'm very pleased with how it went so far. It's still another day to go, but I'm expecting most people are shopped out by now, so I am very pleased. I got a lot more orders than I expected, so trying to do as much as I can today while the boys were away. And I'm going to show you what happened into our living room, and Owen was going to tell you what happened last night. So, and what happened last night?
So Nomi came.
Who is Nomi? Hold on, explain to everybody who Nomi is. Some people might not.
He is our lookout elf.
Our elf? And what did he do during the night?
He put up all the Christmas decorations.
Look at this, what Nomi did. And also there's some here.
Yeah,
There's some here.
Yeah.
And what are those bags he brought? What's inside them?
Clothes.
What kind of clothes though?
Christmas.
Christmas clothes, and what else? There was a calendar as well, wasn't there? Are you excited?
Yes, and the two Playmobil calendars as
Yes,
well.
we have Playmobil calendars, and then I have this one, and the boys have a fountain chocolate one, like this. We'll have to put names on them. And then we have, this is the scenery of the Playmobil calendars. We have 2 of them, and there's candles over there. This little elf that lights up a little tree. A Merry Christmas little mistletoe thing. This is our nativity thing. The Elf on the Shelf book. Some more candles. I'm stocking a lot of candles in there from last year. And I have, this is my December daily project. This is a Secret Santa gift I have to give. And there is the tree. And there's Nomi. And this year I've added those little Nomi things on the tray. And this is all different things that's been gathered. This one is from IKEA last year, but I still have it this year. This one is from Sainsbury's 2 years ago. This one is from a little craft shop I got years ago. This one Rachel sent me last year or the year before, I can't remember. Rachel sent it to me for sure, but can't remember which one.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
And then here we have these, which are from IKEA. There's 2. This one I got made. I cannot remember who, from a small business who does wooden things. And then I'm going to show you what's in the boys' bag. So they had the advent calendar, and then they each have a t-shirt. So this is Owen's. And Alfie has this one, which is a Santa little hamper. And I will just show you a little clue if I can. There. You know, should not reveal all the secrets. Then I got, this is Alfie's pajamas, and that's the bottoms, which I didn't realize were fleece, but it doesn't matter, it will do. And this is from here, so our Owens, which are here. So he has, whoop, the trousers have reindeers on the knees, and there is the top. Like this, and then they each have a Christmas jumper from the same place again, which is this one. And this is Alfie's Christmas jumper, and this one is Owen's. In the region I'm from in France, we always have a little nativity thing like this, where it's actually a whole village we have. And because all the figures are made out of clay and they break, and they're also very expensive to buy. I found this Playmobil one, and this is what I got. So then it doesn't break, the boys can still play with it. And we also have this one. I have no idea where it's from, I've had it for years. And Alfie is playing with the camel of the wise man, who is doing a funny dance right now. And he's doing a noise. Alfie, how does it go? How does the camel go? Apparently that's how a camel goes. If you were ever wondering, how does it go, Alfie? How does it go?
Go. You too distracted.
Yeah. Right, monkeys, I'm gonna go back to work for a change. I'm gonna get back to my office to continue my orders. I haven't even taken my makeup off yesterday. And I haven't even had a shower today. I'm in the clothes I slept in, and I don't care because I've just been busy, but I'm having a productive day. So I'm gonna continue. There is my workstation. And I've been finally having the time to watch Stranger Things at the same time, which I still haven't finished. I am going to stop the vlog here, and I will see you in the next one. Is there anything festive happening next week? Yes, there is some Christmas baking happening on Saturday and Sunday. A lot of it, like you're talking massive batches. So if you want to watch some Christmas baking, keep watching next week and you'll see that. And in the meantime, I will see you next week. A lot of next week in there, but yeah. Bye.